Hey, good morning to you. Jesus is Lord. You know, I'm just glad the Word works, and I've been finding out more and more how powerful the Word is to change your circumstances. Somebody says, oh, I tried that. You don't try this, you do it. And when you do it, things happen in your life. Getting rid of strife. Man, please help me, Jesus. Thank God I found this out 40 years ago. No strife in my life. Now, watch this, and I'm not trying to be ugly to anybody, but I've had to let people go that worked for me in different positions, and they were good at what they did. A worship leader one time, an instrument player one time, a staff member, at the church one time. And all of them were very, very good at what they did, but I chose no strife. You remember that the other day Abraham said in the 13th chapter of Genesis, let there be no strife, none, zero. So I had an understanding with every employee. One was a mechanic one time that worked on my stuff and my airplanes, and I had to let him go. And when I did that, the blessings of God began to overtake me. And I got to tell you this, and I'm not being ugly to any one of those people. None of those people have done well because they took departure rather than have no strife. They wouldn't receive the teaching of the Lord on strife, and they got mad at me because I had to let them go. And none of them. I'm talking about one's in a nursing home now, and he's younger than I am. I'm talking about one that went out and started his own church, and he's been struggling for the last 25 years, with less than 50 people in his church, never been successful. I'm talking about instrument players that were good, that never got another job because of the strife. Now watch, I'm not picking on them, I'm picking on the devil. Because it says in James chapter 3, where strife is, there's confusion and every evil work. So I don't want it. I'm not going to have it. I'm not going to open the door to the devil. 2 Timothy chapter 2, I believe it's verse 26, it says that where strife is, that you've opened yourself up to the devil and are taken captive of the devil at the devil's will. Now watch this. I've been married 54 years. It'll be 55 in August. I'm in love. I love my wife. She loves me. But we do not allow strife. There's times something comes on me and I want to think, why? How come you're thinking that? Or how come you're doing that? And I've had the Lord tell me, you can't afford the strife, Frank. Now watch. Listen, I'm going to tell you a story here. My wife, very, very spiritual, very lovely, very beautiful lady. She loves to pray in the Holy Ghost. She just loves to pray in the Holy Ghost. Well, I'm sitting over there and she's just praying away in the Holy Ghost and it's making a little clicking sound, And I'm thinking, I wish she wouldn't do that. And I was saying that to the Lord the other day, and he said, you ought to believe that she does it and does it more. That's why you're so blessed, is this woman is praying the perfect will of God. What right do you have, Frank, to get upset and get in strife over her because she's doing what I've said that she ought to do? Whoa! I mean, it dawned on me. I'm in strife. I have no business to be in strife. I love that woman. She loves me. What business do I have getting upset because she's doing what God told her to do? Well, there's probably times, I don't know, but there could be some times that I've done something she doesn't like. But getting in strife doesn't change me, or getting in strife doesn't change her. All that does is open the door to the devil, and he comes in and grabs me, takes me captive at his will. Study that. Study that. The servant of the Lord must not. Didn't say ought not. It didn't say shouldn't. It said must not strive, or I like to put it this way, must not be in strife. So I've let people go on their jobs. I've stayed away from family members. I've stayed away from any situation where I know there's a possibility for me to get in strife. I'm not a political person, but there are some people of other persuasions that get all upset when you say something good about something in government or whatever. Well, once I find out that these people are going to be in strife and cause me to be in strife, I don't go around there anymore. I like to go out occasionally, not every day. It's time to go, past time to go right now. But I like to go at 4:30 up to Jack sometimes and get me a cup of coffee and a bacon biscuit usually, or a sausage biscuit. And there's a guy up there that's a good guy. He loves God, but he's religious to the core. I mean, he is so deep into this sovereignty of God stuff. I can walk in and say, "How you doing?" "Well, the Lord let me live one more day." And I go, "Oh, shut up." And I begin to realize that I'm in strife with this guy, even though he goes to church every Sunday and he witnesses sitting there drinking his coffee. He's a good guy, but he's so religious and steeped in religion that I find myself getting in strife. Guess what I did? I quit going. I go to another place and I go to Waffle House. So I was at Waffle House the other day and he showed up and I go, oh. And I said, "Why are you here?" He said, "Well, I decided to change." I thought, well, I'm going to have to quit again because I can't afford to be in it. Get rid of strife. Get it out of your life. It'll kill you. It'll cause sickness to come on your body. It'll cause your finances to be dried up, because where strife is confusion and every evil work. You cannot afford it. Somebody says, "Yeah, but I have a right to my opinion." Yeah, you do, but keep it to yourself and don't tell somebody else. So until I'm with you tomorrow, saints, get strife out of your life. It just simply is not worth it. And remember, Jesus is Lord. Thank God. Hey, the word works.